Hello, good evening everyone. Welcome to Reality Check with YEWANDE. How are you doing? It's good to have you here, and today is a special day because we have a special guest in our midst. Okay, and that's my little one. She's a year plus and she's around, and so you'll be hearing her voice. She might even come and say hi in the course of our session. Okay, that is one of the things why I'm here. Okay, work-life integration. Nothing is supposed to stop us. So welcome to today's edition of Reality Check with YEWANDE, where we focus on small and medium scale businesses that are just coming up with below 5 years, and how we can help ourselves in our lives and everything that has to do with us, challenges, victory, in all ratification. And today I chose a topic. I always try to make my topics more real. Okay, and in the course of the week I met a friend and I had to choose the topic, focus on your focus. Okay, and I will explain to you what that means by starting with a story. Okay, so I told you that we have a special guest in our midst, and she's right here, and you will see her very soon. Okay, she's my baby. Okay, so I'm starting with a story about this friend of mine, true life story. So I met a friend about 2 weeks ago, and when we were in school, after we finished, we went off to go to bank to work for multinationals, and he decided to just go do his own business. He had a focus. He had something that he had on his mind, and he wanted to retire in his early 40s and be able to do those things. And he just knew that if he could focus for 20 years on what he wanted and just work on it, he will get it done. And so I saw him last week. Okay, so our guest is here. Say hello. Please be focused. Don't lose the attention. So she's here. She's not supposed to be a distraction. She's part of the story. Okay, because I've told myself nothing was going to be an hindrance. Nothing was going to stop me from working or getting what I want done. Okay, and that is why we're here as well, to know that things are different. You can do everything you want to do without losing focus. So I want to go back to my story. So he came and I saw him the last time I saw him, it was amazing. We got talking and we realized that he wanted something, and he went ahead to focus on what he wanted. He wanted to work for 20 years and retire in his early 40s. And that was what happened to him. And that was what happened to him. And he was always talking about focusing on your focus. Sorry. Yes, I told you we had a guest in our midst. Okay, so he was always talking about focusing on your focus, and I got to understand that. Okay, we can't do that now. Okay, you need to write. Go right. Say hello to everyone. Sherry, say hello. Sherry, say hello. 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 Hi. So that is what happened, and then he got working, and now he's retired. And so why did I say that? Okay, we went ahead to do our own jobs. We went to work for other people, and I'm not saying that everybody is going to be business person, that you'll be business from the beginning, but you have to know what you want. What do you want from life? What is it that you are working for? Why are you doing what you're doing? And again, I got talking with somebody else that has been in the career business for maybe over 20 years, and looking back, she's so overwhelmed with work that she doesn't even have time to think of her own self. to think of our own self and our family. So we began to look at it, that why exactly are we working? What is the focus here? What is the thing that we need to do? There you go. There you go. Yes. Focus. Today is a special day, and we are going to treat it like that because, you know, we have to do what we have to do. So I will come to you. I ask you the question now. What is your plan? What is your focus? Why are you doing what you're doing? Is it because you just want money now and that's it? So I use that my friend again. He had a long-term plan. He worked for 20 years, worked like no man business, as if there was no tomorrow, as if someone was pursuing him. His dream was pursuing him. And then he now decided to retire. And so today I tell you, sure. There you go. It's all right. Give me some latte. It's all right. Okay, so what is your 10-year plan? The things that I have come to tell you now, your 10-year plan. You need to do a 10 to 20-year plan. If I ask you, what do you want to achieve? You must be able to say it. Write your vision and make it plain so that everyone will work at it. Do your 10-year plan. Do your 5-year plan. Do your 1-year plan. Okay? Because we have so many things that we're living for. And there's so many things around us that are very distracting. 2020 has really been a distracting year. You know, but for me, I was able to... Mommy. Go meet your sister. Okay, sorry. For me, I was able to, you know, focus on year 2020, and it's not that I achieved so much, you know. I would say that I have achieved 80% of what I focused on. Sorry. Remember, we have a guest in our midst, and our guest is our guest, so we have to allow our guest, okay? But really, this is very important. It was what I had planned to talk to you about today, so that as we go into the new year, we'll have more focus, and we'll even be able to focus. So 2020, like I said, was I wouldn't say tough year, was a good year, you know, because positive confession for a lot of people. And also I was able to achieve some things because I picked out the things that I wanted and I began to work on them one by one. And so the question I ask you again is, you must be able to plan, know what you want for 10 years, break it down to 5 years, and begin to work towards it. Nobody is telling you, and you shouldn't want to just hit it in one day. A lot of us are like that. You start a business today and then you want to start making profit today. But it can actually work. You can begin to see it work. Okay, so what is your 10-year plan, your 5-year plan? And don't just live as if, you know, you are just living, you wake up today, okay, what do I have to do today? No, that's not the way it works. Okay, you must make, you know, write your vision and make it plain. Break it down. Like my friend that I told you about. He broke it down and he was able to focus. And in 20 years, he has retired now. He's living his life. He said, well, what he used to say that we used to joke about is, focus on your focus so that you will be the focus. And when I saw him last week, he said, ADEOLA, that's my second name, I am now the focus. Why can he say that? I've seen that he had been able to focus, work on what he wanted, and he's been able to achieve it. And so I come to you today too. What do you want? Surround yourself with people that are going somewhere. Are you going somewhere? What are you here for? What are you doing? You must have a plan. you must be able to work with it, because like I said, the distractions are just too many. But when you have a plan and you are able to focus on the reason why you are doing these things, you find out that you are able to achieve more. And that's basically what I want to tell you about, okay? That 2020 and 2020 is ending. It has its own challenges. 2021 also has its own challenges. But if you already have those things written out, you'll be able to work with them, okay? Sorry, our guest is still talking, okay? You'll be able to work with them. So we must be ready. Work-life balance, work-life integration. If there's any lesson that 2020 has taught us, okay, and the pandemic has taught us, is that we need to be balanced in ourselves. So for those people that had put their business and their career above every other thing, 2020 has taught them a lot of things. So as I come to you again as a goal, you must be able to set goals and plans for your spiritual life, for your health life, for your family life, your relationship, friends and families. You know, very, very important. Your business, your career. So for business people, for career people, and that career thing, please don't get carried away. Like I said the last time, some people will be in their career and they will be so overwhelmed, thinking that they are doing the best. Fine, do your best. But even at the same time, you must be able to know what you want. Is it an advancement in the business? What do you need to get to where you want to be? Don't just be there and just keep working away, because the truth is that a time will come that the company will say, thank you very much. You know, you have worked enough and all that, and let the other people take on. Even if you are the MD, it's still not your company. So you need to begin to think about what you want. What exactly do you want? Okay? And the last one is personal development. Personal development is very, very key. And this year has also taught us again that so many things are happening, that we need to begin to develop ourselves. We need to develop our minds. We need to develop our skills. We need to know everything that we need to know more. If you were a professor 10 years ago, or we were the best in your company 10 years ago, if you do not update yourself, little kids will come. Young ones will come from school and they will take over from you, and you'll be wondering why. Because they have skills that is relative to now. So you need to develop yourself and help yourself develop the skills that you need for now. It is very key, and these are the things that I wanted to talk about, because if you do not focus, you will be distracted, and then you still will not be able to get what you want to get. So today I just come to you with very simple but easy to follow. Focus. It might be like a mountain. You might want to be, what example will I use? Like I was just telling you, if you are following me, I said about a month ago that I was going to sit for an exam that I signed up for 11 years ago, and I sat down for it, and voila, I passed. After 11 years, I've passed, and that's like one of my goals ticked. I really want us to be able to know that anything is possible, and we can achieve it, taking it step by step, okay? And we'll be able to achieve, okay? So basically my summary: focus on your focus. What is your focus? What do you want? We're all different. And then take whatever it is. After you have prayed about it, focus on it. Every distraction, set them aside. Like I brought my guest today, my baby. I brought her on because I had to do this. I told myself I must come online on a weekly basis, and you know, I shouldn't let that be an excuse. And hey, things have changed. Work-life integration, when you begin to see it online, people work from home. Of course, family guys are there. So don't use that as an excuse. I see a lot of people using a lot of things that are excuses from achieving their goals. Please, let's work on being focused, putting ourselves under that discipline to be able to achieve what we want to achieve. If you have any question, you can also drop it. If you have areas where you know you've been distracted and you have to do some things to focus, please let me know. Let's encourage ourselves. Put them down and let us know. So your 10-year plan. YEWANDE, I have a 10-year plan. YEWANDE, this is what I plan. Or you might need to take time out to think about it. The year is going to an end. The year is not wasted yet, but you still have a long way ahead of you. What is your 10-year plan? If I stop you now, what do you plan to do? What's your intention? And when you have that plan, you begin to work towards it. If you need to get some qualification towards that plan, begin to get it. I always say, by the time I'm 60, my children are still in the university. And so is it that time that I want to start working to send them to school? No, of course. That's why right now I am working, because I have, I have a goal for them. I have a vision for them. I have a vision for my life. God has set me up to help other people. So that is what I'm working with, and that is what I'm working with. And I am everything I need to do to take me along that line is what I am doing, including what I'm doing right now, because I know people need help. People need, distractions are many, and they need people to handhold them. And I've been handholding a lot of people, and I'm glad that, I've been able to help a lot of people in their career, in their lives. So please focus. Forget the distractions. There will always be challenges. Just that 2020 came with COVID, came with a lot of things. 2021 has its own challenges. And, but if we're able to focus and we're disciplined enough, we are consistent enough, you will get what you want to get. So reach out to me. Like I always say, your plan is very, very key that you walk through, and then we'll break it down. In the next 1 month, we'll just be taking a look at what we have talked about this year, how we've been able to achieve, how we've been able to get through. You can reach out to me, we can talk. It is very, very important. Going into 2021 should be a different year. So for me, 2020 was a good year, I must confess, because of this that I told you. I focused on what I had laid down, even though there were some strategies that had to be changed, but I was still able to achieve at least 80% because I did that. You can also do more. If I can do it, you can do it as well. And you can reach out to me. I have a book called Better Than You Know. I wrote a book this year to help people that to help people achieve as well. I also have, I've created a lot of platforms where I can help people without even paying to achieve their goals. Reach out to me and we'll be able to work together. Thank you so much for joining me. Sorry about the lightning. Sorry about the guest. I'm not sorry about the guest. She said hello to you, and I hope she was not a distraction. It's just for you to know that there should be nothing distracting us this year 2021, as we go along. Okay, I wish you a wonderful week ahead, and I wish you a happy compliment of the season. We're going into the final month of the year. So many things can still be achieved this month. Okay, and I wish you well. Reach out to me if you need any help, and I'll be willing to help. Bye. Thank you for stopping by.